Danny, cliche game of two halves, but it's certainly that this afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's really fair, Dave. I thought first half we didn't play with the character or the belief that we were hoping to. Against, I have to say, a really good Bradford City team. I think the team over the last 10 games that are top of the form guide, playing a very direct style, very powerful way, get the ball forward very, very quickly, land on second balls, get the ball to wide areas, cross, get lots of balls in the box and lots of bodies in the box. So you have to stand up to that. And I felt for the 90 minutes we played with, I thought we did all of the things that require no talent really well. So I felt we fought hard, we put our bodies on the line, we got knocked down, we got back up quickly, we sprint recovered, put our body down the line of the ball, all of these things that require no talent, but we didn't play with anywhere near enough courage on the ball, enough bravery, and actually enough technical quality in the first half. I thought we spoke at half time, and sometimes you talk technically, tactically at half time, but sometimes you just have to talk about mindset, because the technical and tactical aspects of the game are irrelevant if you don't have the right mindset. And if you don't have the belief in yourself, then it's really, really hard. So we spoke about that, and they're good players. We have a really good group, but it's no good me knowing it. They have to know it. And I have to credit them second half, because the hardest thing to do as a professional footballer is not to play very well first half, but then to come out and really respond second half and show that kind of character. And I thought we did that. And I genuinely thought second half we were the better team.
Yeah, and I suppose it's much better to know that they've got that in them, that they've now got to do for 90 minutes instead of 45, rather than know that you are struggling for the quality of the players. The fact that we have got that quality in the group.
Exactly that. We showed it from 30 minutes onwards at Swindon. The last 60 minutes, I think we showed what a good team we can be. And we showed it again second half today, which is really good. And hopefully the players can see this and feel this, and their confidence will grow. I said to them after, which half did you enjoy more, the first half or the second half? And to a man, of course, they all said the second half. So we have to play with courage and belief. And today, against the team that we were playing against, they're a heavyweight boxer. They want to control the middle of the ring. If we just stood up to them and got into a fight, then we'd lose. So we have to compete, absolutely, but then find our control and our rhythm. And to do that, you have to really work hard for each other, make angles. You have to really work hard at trying to speed the game up so that you can find the forward pass, rather than maybe at times rejecting the forward pass and going backwards. But, again, I have to be fair to the players. We're 10 days in, and the patterns will become clearer the more we rehearse and the more we practice. The more it will become automatic, and the better the players will be as a consequence of this constant training and constant practice.
John Akinde and Arthur Reed both had late efforts. So did you think we deserved to nick the win, or do you probably feel that a draw was a fair overall?
No, I think a draw was fair, but I did think we were the better team second half. I thought when I look at the positives were the response second half. I think we defended our box, stopped crosses, and then defended the ball in the box pretty well. I thought there was an improvement from what I'd seen previously, and I have to credit the players. I thought, to a man, they put the body on the line, and we've got some young players in the group who maybe haven't seen that type of opponent before. So I thought that this was good. I thought there was some real standout performances. I thought Tom Hopper, wow. Dave, I've managed somewhere close to 1,000 games going that way anyway, and I would say that was in the top 5, number 9 performances. I thought he was just incredible, playing up against 3 really big, physical, powerful centre halves. I thought he led the line brilliantly. I thought we could play into him, I thought we played up to him, and we could also play in behind. And he, all week he's been brilliant in training. He scored goal. Like Nicky and I watch training back every day. He scored goal after goal after goal, and I was so pleased with him when he scored, because he was so deserving of that. And what a good goal it was.
And it wasn't just the finish. I mean, his touch, and of course Tom Dyson's ball as well. And like you say, that stage of the game, Tom Hopper, making those runs, wanting to get onto the end of a ball through in behind the defence, and you can see the emotion in him. He obviously he's had a tough time off the support.
Oh, he's a top player. He's a top player. Honestly, I don't know how he wasn't playing in the team before, but he's a top player. There's no doubt in my mind he's a proper number 9, and we're really pleased that we have him with us. And yeah, also Tom Dallison. It wasn't easy. We lost Ellis Yandelo late in the week. It meant that we had to throw Jaden Richardson straight into the team off a 1 day's training. That wasn't quite our plan, but I thought Jaden made a really good debut, and Tom obviously has to come from centre half to left back, which is a little bit out of position for him. But we just said, I know he has Brighton connections. We just said, Tom, just think Dan Burns. You're going to be Dan Burns today. And he obviously has real technique, Tom. He has really good quality with that left foot. And I thought he found a lovely pass to get Tom in behind. And Tom obviously finished with real technical quality.
Yeah, you mentioned Jaden there. Tough for someone to come into a side after his 1 day's training, like you say, but he fitted in pretty well, and you feel there's more to come from him as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Jaden is a fantastic athlete. I think he made some really good runs in the game. Sometimes probably just slightly the timing of those runs are a little bit early. Sometimes the pitch can be a little bit difficult and a little bit slow, so it's sometimes harder for the midfielders to move it as quickly as we would like. And as a consequence, Jaden maybe just went a little bit earlier. So there's some little tweaks that we can iron out over time. But I think you saw a fullback that loves to run, that loves to get forward, loves to get in advanced areas and combine and cross. And I think he'd be a really good addition. But not easy, particularly when you're a young player. He travelled from Stockport on the Thursday, 1 day in the building yesterday, and straight into a game against Bradford City. So no, I thought he did well, and yeah, like I said, second half, I liked what I saw. I certainly liked the character that we showed and the personality we showed.
And finally, from me, what did you make of your welcome for your first home game from the supporters?
Yeah, just brilliant, and I mean, everybody has been so welcoming. And I was so proud of the supporters because we didn't give them much first half. We didn't give them much to support and get behind, but they stuck with the boys, and it means so much to them. And I know they've been frustrated before, but I've met some special human beings in my life, and none of them have been able to affect the past. None of us can. And that's gone now. So we have to draw a line in the sand, and we have to look forward. And I really believe as a football club, we can look forward with great optimism. I really do. I think there's so much going for this football club. I think we have an owner that loves the club, and that the club and the community means so much too. I think we have a brilliant academy. Honestly, so many good staff that I've met over the last 10 days. We have some brilliant facilities. We have some really good players. And all we have to do now is see the best in each other, keep looking forwards, keep working relentlessly hard. And if we do that, we will keep being better than yesterday. And slowly but surely, we'll grow and we'll grow and we'll grow. And we'll eventually become a team that I think the club deserves. And I think a team that the supporters can be really proud to be associated with.